a very strict agenda because we will have only 1 hour for lunch before resuming. So I will take one question, but cannot take. But the one question is, I'm going to give the floor to someone, the only person who does not ask for the floor. That's Tatiana Castueva-Jean, who helped to set up this session. Where is she? Tatiana? Hey, Tatiana, yeah.
Right there.
Okay. But stand up to be identified. So the micro is coming.
Merci beaucoup pour cette possibilité. Je n'avais pas demandé la parole, mais en effet, j'ai beaucoup contribué à la préparation de cette session. Et je voudrais poser une question à M. Darsalia, vice-ministre des Affaires étrangères de la Géorgie, par rapport à ce qui est en train de se passer dans le pays et les éventuelles sanctions de l'Union européenne qui risquent de mettre en péril votre objectif d'adhésion à l'Union européenne. Et votre pays a eu une chance extraordinaire d'obtenir le statut de candidat. Et j'entends bien que vous avez un voisin avec lequel vous êtes enfermé, pour réutiliser votre expression, comme un ours dans la cage. Comment réconcilier cette menace côté russe avec la volonté d'adhérer à l'Union européenne sans réprimer les manifestants dans la rue et en respectant toutes les valeurs que le rêve géorgien déclare être les siens? Merci.
Thank you. I hope I correctly understood the question because it was translation going on. So there were several questions, as I understand, inside, and several facts, I would say. Well, first of all, the issue is that European and Euro-Atlantic integration in Georgia is not debated. So everyone supports this, and the government is in front of this. And there was this interpretation of recent statements, and it was not that Georgia stops Euro-Atlantic integration. That was not the statement. Statement was about that it just waits from the European Union to make it clear when Georgia can start. Several stages towards several steps in this issue. Regarding the European and Euro-Atlantic integration generally, this is, support of European integration in Georgia is plus minus 90%. It's always very high. And unfortunately, as I already said, Georgia has two key issues: territorial integrity and European and Euro-Atlantic integration. Unfortunately, that's what for the last 3 decades was the reality, that occupation of the Georgia's territories was used by Russian Federation to hinder or to stop Georgia's European or to derail Georgia from this path. And it's not only what is happening on occupied territories, but it's also this ongoing hybrid war against Georgia, which has the several dimensions. First of all, this is demonizing the West or Western values in Georgia, demonizing the West generally, as well as demonizing Georgia in the West too. So this is unfortunately, this is the reality where we live. When European and Euro-Atlantic integration of Georgia, Georgia considers this as expanding the space for peace and cooperation, and it is not against any country, and it definitely is not against Russia. But unfortunately, that's how Russia interprets this, and that's from where all this, why we have this hybrid war from Russia against Georgia.
Well, thank you very much. Unfortunately, I have to, we have to end up here. But I hope you understood why I said at the beginning that this session is important. I think this session is important because if we want to avoid to slip from the second Cold War I mentioned this morning to a real Third World War, it is crucial to use these concepts we have been briefly discussing this morning. So I'm sure that in future editions of the World Policy Conference, we will try to go deeper in these ideas, and obviously talking about the future of the Middle East in a more and more complex situation. At some point, we will have also to use these kinds of concepts. So thank you very much indeed. By the way, one more word about the future of the European Union itself, because the European Union is in miniature, so to speak, a model of global governance. If one wants to deepen the concept of a European foreign policy, European defense or security policy, we will be obliged to go into these kinds of considerations within Europe. You know? So it's really very important. So thank you very much, and I wish you, all of you, bon appétit. OK, donc bon appétit, bon appétit. Hein, à tout à l'heure. Là, ouais.